All right, welcome back. So this video right here is going to be on one of, if not my favorite character of all time, the Glass Cannon Chaos Running Bowazon. Uh, I just want to start off by saying that if you're looking for a really good, super efficient first or even second character, this build is not going to be for you. You're going to want to go with Lightning Sorceress or Hammerdin or even a Pit Zerker, something like that. Uh, this build is going to be way more expensive and less efficient than those characters. Uh, this build right here is going to be for someone like me who already has all of those super efficient characters and is just looking for something different and fun to play. I played a good amount of Bowazon in classic Diablo, but in D2R I really took the time to tinker with different builds and swap out gear and see what I liked and what I didn't like, and I'm really happy with how she turned out. If anybody's going to try to replicate this exact build, I wish you luck. It's not cheap, it's pretty expensive, some of the items are hard to come by, and it just took a while to put her together, but she's here, and I'm really happy with her. Let's just get into it. We will start with the stats. As you can see, it's such as Glass Cannon build. She's got 108 strength, just enough for her GMB, and then 100% of the rest of the points into dexterity, 521 dex. Pretty crazy. As you can see, she has exactly 0 resistances. Again, it's Glass Cannon build. You don't want to get hit. You know, you want to try and put everything you can into maximizing her damage. So couldn't really waste too much on resistances. I had -15 all resistance, and then I ended up getting 3 charms to just get me to that at 0%. I think that looks okay, better than being in the negative. As you can see, Multishot does 1,000 to 5,000, and Magic Arrow does 1,300 to 6,700, and she has 71% chance to crit, so can do double that damage a lot of the time, so it's pretty cool. As you can see, super overkill on the attack rating. I only have 1 into penetrate, so it's not like I purposely got this high. 19,000 attack rating on Multishot and 27,000 on Magic Arrow. Moving along, you can see exactly 200 MF. Like I've said before, 200 MF to me is the sweet spot. You don't really need any more than that. I found some of my best items with 200 MF, so I'm going to stick with that. As you can see, exactly 100% increased attack speed, giving her that 95 IS breakpoint, and then she's got 100% faster run walk. I did a few builds where I only had the run walk from Travs, so she only had 25. And on this build, it's actually a non-CTA build. She has Harmony on the offhand. I forgot what it was called for a second. You get that level 10 vigor with 100% faster run walk. She moves pretty damn well, and it definitely speeds things up. Moving on to the skill tree, I maxed out Magic Arrow. That is for physical immunes that you run into. This chops them down pretty well. And then I put 2 points into Multishot, getting me to level 10. That's more than enough right there. You got 11 arrows shooting out. That's a nice cone in front of you. Any more than that, you're just wasting points, and you're going to be upping the mana cost of it every point. So 10 is definitely a good spot for that skill. Nothing into the jab tree. And then passive magic, maxed critical strike. A lot of people say stop at 65%, but I had the points to burn, so just max it out. Got to 71%. We got 1 into penetrate. As you can see, I have more than enough attack rating. And max out pierce. I'm not using razor tail. We'll get to that later, but 89% chance to pierce. It's good enough. The rest, max out Valkyrie. You have to put a point into all this to get that, and then for these 3, these are where the last points go into. From most important to least important to me, it's evade, avoid, and then dodge. So I got evade to 50%, then I got avoid to 50%, then dump the rest into dodge, which put me at 49%. So We will go on to the Merc. If you saw the video, I rolled this bad boy myself. Level 20 concentration and 1 off of perfect on the bonus attack rating and an Eth Giant Thresher, so really happy with that. Definitely keeping this bad boy forever. We got a 29 Fortitude and an Ornate Plate. Not the best base, but I actually found this on my own. It has 15 ED, 15 max durability, and it had 777 defense, so I thought it was just a cool little armor. You know, the defense isn't really going to make or break. So, he's got, for the helmet, we got a V-Gaze, Eth upped with a Cham Rune in it, 20 DR. That's pretty decent, Hound. Good survivability on this Merc. On to the freaking character. If you saw the video on this, I also rolled this myself. 1 try. 15 Fanaticism, Faith. Only 1 to skill, but again, that's not make or break. The most important thing is that Fanaticism aura. I'm really happy I got the 15 aura. The gloves, we got 20 increased attack speed, 3 life stolen per hit, knockback, and 16 MF. These are pretty important for the build. My only source of life leech. 20 IS gives me the 95 IS breakpoint. My only source of knockback, and that 16 MF. MF gets harder and harder to come by when you're trying to maximize damage like this build. 47 Travs to give me exactly the 200 MF. I like to be at exactly 200 for some reason. For the belts, I went with Mavina's belt. It's my only source of mana leech, but that 20% faster run walk is really nice. Helped me get to that 100 increased run speed, which I wanted. The amulet, Cat's Eye, again, 30% faster run walk, really nice. 20 IS, and then the 25 dex. Pretty solid amulet. The rings, we got a Ravenfrost, 246, 20 dex. My only source of Cannot Be Frozen. So it's pretty much no-brainer on this one. The other ring is a 40 MF ring. Like I said, MF is hard to come by on a build like this, and that extra 10 MF compared to Nagel. I don't need more AR, so Nagel was not necessary. Here's where things get a little tricky on the build. We'll go with the helmet first. I went with this one. It's the Jeweler's Tiara of Teleportation. Got 3 sockets and a level 2 teleport. And I put 2 ist and a jewel in it, giving it 39 enhanced damage, 9 dex, and 50 MF with that level 2 teleport. It's a pretty freaking sweet helmet, and I'm glad I went with it. You don't need teleport to teleport around. You just need it like when you're running up to Chaos to get over those little gaps in the road, so you don't have to go around and possibly get stuck. And probably the most expensive part of this build, Jeweler's Full Plate Mail of the Whale. Has 90 base life, and then it's got 60 IS, 140 enhanced damage. You can get up to 160 enhanced damage, but I was not trying to go too crazy. I think I had about 1,000 form gold into this armor already, so why'd I go with the full plate mail when it's a heavy armor? It's simple. It looks sexy as hell. You could go with the ancient armor, which is medium, but then you'll only have one shoulder, and the gloves look a little different. The full plate mail just looks a hell of a lot better. You could also go with the Dust Shroud if you want and be super light, but then your character's also going to look like she's homeless. So I take that little bit of loss to speed to just have her look sexy as hell. I love the Jeweler's Full Plate Mail of the Whale is my favorite looking armor in the entire game. So, like I said, non-CTA builds. On the offhand, you got the Harmony Bow and a Hunter's Bow. That level 10 Vigor. Just look at her move. She moves pretty damn fast. So, that's definitely key to making this. I had a few builds where I was doing like Eth Titans and a Bird Storm Shield, and then, you know, running with that and then killing Diablo with it, but I definitely like this build way better. I love being able to move around like that. So onto the charms. We got a 1420 Zontorch, 162010 Annie, And for the Grand Charms, we got the 40 Geeds. For these ones right here, we've got max damage, AR life. We got, I didn't want to go too crazy with the charms, I just got okay ones. 1068 32, 971 36, 967 36, 966 34, and then the worst one, I actually found this one on my own, 751 22. For the last charm, we've got a 7 faster run walk with 9 max damage, 67 AR to put me at that exactly 100 faster run walk. So that was pretty cool. For the small charms, we have one 7 MF with 3 max damage, 11 AR. We've got 3 of these faster run walk max damage AR. This is a 318, a 312, and a 310. And like I said, I wanted at least 0% resistances, so I went with these 3 charms. Faster run walk with 5 all res. Pretty sweet charms. So that is it. That was a mouthful. We will get on to a run. So as you can see, you've got Multishot on the left, Magic Arrow on the right. I've got E to cast my Valkyrie, and I have Q for teleport, and then S will cast your decoy, which I don't really use all that much. I cast it on Diablo, but he pretty much ignores it all the time. So W to switch your weapons to get to the vigor, and you want to move with this whenever you're not attacking, and then when you're about to attack, just switch back and attack. The way I do this is I just run straight in a straight line. Pretty much kill everything in my path. Try to ignore everything on the side, unless it's a champion or boss pack. I kill every champion and boss pack I see, but your goal is to get to chaos pretty much as fast as you can. So let's see if we can do a smooth run here. Oh, we already got guys right away. As you can see, she does okay damage. Not too bad. And this is where that teleport comes in handy big time.
I can't.
They got the chaos pretty damn fast. And this is a glass cannon build, so she's pretty damn squishy. You want to really pay attention to what you're doing. See, when I see some other guys, I usually backtrack a little bit. And the way I do this is I start with this right side. Clear that. Run up here to this side. Clear this. There's nobody here. There we go. Boss pack. She kills pretty damn fast. I'll give her that. Not too bad. If I clear this side, run down here, clear up over here, clear here, run up a little bit, clear this whole side.
I can't carry anymore.
That's clear. Run up here to the middle, clear from right to left. As you can see, she does pretty damn good. It's just something fun to play. I love how fast she runs on the offhand. It's just, you gotta be careful, because she can get killed pretty fast if you run into something stupid. First seal. Well, unfortunately, haven't run into any physical immunes, but if you do, you simply just use Magic Arrow on them. It's pretty simple. This is 100% clear every time. There we go, physical immune, and look at that. Look how fast that Magic Arrow takes him down. Really nifty spell. That's why I go with Magic over Guided. Save the points, and Magic Arrow breaks through the physical immune. Like I said, this is just a really fun, different build to play when you get burned out with playing a million Lightning Sorceress or Hammerdin or shit Zerking runs. Like for players 1, she does pretty damn good. Obviously not as fast as the Sorceress or the Hammerdin, but she's not too far behind. I'll give her that. Here, kill the last side. What I usually do if I see arrows, I just click on them, boom, my arrows are filled again. So next run I won't have to go and get arrows. So every time you see arrows, you just want to click on them as you're passing them. Doesn't really waste any time. You know, you want to go to the vendor only when you need to repair your teleport. That's the goal. But sometimes you'll run into runs where you don't find arrows somehow. You want to be careful here. You want to be careful everywhere, like I said. Boom. All done. And then Diablo is where it can get a little tricky sometimes. The way you want to do Diablo is you want to get your Merc and your Valkyrie in the middle and try to get them to tank him. And you're going to shoot magic arrow from a distance. The thing is, if he casts Firestorm, you need to teleport your Merc away from it or your Merc will freaking die. Which gets pretty annoying, especially when he tries casting it back to back or even back to back to back. So that's pretty much the gist of it. Get your Valkyrie and your Merc to tank him. Watch out for Firestorm. Keep your distance and magic arrow him down. You stop here. Grab this arrow. Come up here. Cast a decoy. Get your Merc and your bitch in here. Once he spawns, run away. Give him some potions. Yes, and no Firestorm. Like I said, if he casted Firestorm, you would just go like that. Frickin' phase blade. I swear to God, this is Azarath during a video. Oh my frickin' God! Are you frickin' serious right now? Did I just get frickin' Azarath while making a build video? I freaking need this for my Grail. I was so upset because before I started my Grail, I dropped one of these in doing a bail run. And I'm thinking, oh, how long until I drop one of these again? And watch it be like one of my final items. It would just bother the hell out of me. Oh my God. Freaking Azarath on a video. I'm so excited about that. I'm getting so distracted right now. But yeah. Man, I cannot believe that just happened. That is freaking it, man. That is your glass cannon chaos running Bowazon, who drops freaking Azaraths from Diablo. Ooh, that's freaking sweet, man. So freaking sweet. That's gonna be it for this one. I'm so hyped right now. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.